Hey, sorry the show's running a little long. We had to take a few avocado toast breaks for Doug.
It would have been over $100 for those two pizzas. And I'm like,
hang on, they charge you a premium of $10 per pizza for gluten-free?
You know what? Here, let me edit it, and I will add.
I mean, I thought in California, isn't it law that it's included because so many people do it, and they have to throw in a side of avocado toast?
You know, it's very true. You should throw in avocado toast. I would agree.
Pumpkin spice latte? I think not. I'm full of nice guys fuckery podcast. Maybe next time. Most days, they take their meds. This is not one of those days. Welcome to Fuckery with the Nice Guys. No interviews, no business content. Just your two favorite slack-jawed mouth breathers ranting about whatever. Now, strap yourselves in for Nice Guys Fuckery with the kings of fuckery, Doug Sandler and Strickland Bonner.
All right, so you may notice on your screen at home, nothing because you're listening to this in audio. But if you were watching this, you would see, you remember George Carlin? Hey, this is Al Sleet, your hippy dippy weatherman, brought to you by Parsons Pest Control. Do you have roaches or termites or...
Of course, George Carlin references, yeah.
And
okay.
If you would look at today's weather map, you'll see that we don't have one. But if you did see the weather map, you would know that today's weather is going to be dominated by a Canadian low, which is not to be confused with a Mexican high.
I don't remember ever hearing that one.
Wait,
but,
let me
George Carlin had a lot of materials. So.
Okay, now is the stopwatch, is it going right now? Because I put it up on the screen. Is it moving?
It is. I will be completely distracted by it, but it's fine. So how did you get that? Is that a new Zoom thing?
Well, I don't know if you noticed, but did a whole bunch of things change? Like I now get read receipts on your messages, and you're like a different kind of phone. Do you have an iPhone or something inferior?
No, I got my Google Pixel phone. But
right.
I've been getting emails like when you get appointments all the time, like Zoom appointments. And I'm like, I don't know.
Still?
I think so. I don't know.
I don't know why that would be happening, but I did notice that recently with this latest iOS update that I now have the ability to do all sorts of things in your messaging that I could not do before. Like I can edit a message. I can resend a message to you. I can heart or like it, or do a whole bunch of other things that have the little icon that shows.
Oh, text messages, you mean?
Yeah, sorry about that. I know we were bouncing.
Yeah, because I could always heart them and stuff, but like yours. But whenever I did that, or whenever you did that, I would, instead of seeing a heart on the message, I would get Doug has hearted the message. Like I would get a separate message that said that, which was really annoying. So apparently, I actually did hear something about that. The update, like iOS and Google have decided to be a little bit nice to each other. Maybe, I don't know, and they can talk to.
Well, I feel like that is the case. I'm even getting read receipts, which shows when I send you a message,
really?
I can tell when you've actually opened it, which is unusual.
Shit, that's dangerous. I'm glad I know that now, so I can't be like, oh yeah, Doug, I didn't fucking
never got your message. Sorry.
Never got your message, which I would never do. Well, there are times where I would get a message from you and I'd be like, okay, I can't reply to that right this second. I will get back to him. But I don't think I've ever been like, no, I didn't get that message.
I've never used read receipts against anyone. I mean, I understand what you're saying. If you have someone that you consistently send messages to and they're like, I didn't get your message.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you did. Cause I see you have the read receipts on and I can see, but I really don't use it for that. I always do that with my mom because my mom, unless she's looking at her phone and the notification. No, keep in mind, nice guy community, my mom is 91, so I give her a lot of credit for at least having an iPhone. But the fact that she doesn't see my messages a lot of times is only because the only time she sees my messages is when she's holding her phone, staring at it as the message comes in. She doesn't know how to actually check for a new text message. So,
Oh God. Okay.
hey, I just want to let you know, I just sent you an email that is the latest voicemail from whoever sent a voicemail today.
I've got it. I have a little insight into who it
Oh,
is.
okay.
And as soon as it was left, I texted Ashley and said, "Hey, can you do this in the next 20 minutes? Can you do
Oh,
it?" And she's like,
nice.
"Yep." And she did it. She took care of it too because
Well, very
Ashley
cool.
is the shit. Yeah.
For those of you that are listening, the day that the episode comes out, we appreciate you listening on the Thanksgiving weekend. This is now Friday, the day after. So part of what Strick and I have my topics list right here, just so you can see I do have a topics list today.
Really?
I
Oh,
do.
okay.
I
Good
do.
to know.
Topic list today. One of the things I want to talk about is some Thanksgiving stuff, and then some Friday after Thanksgiving stuff, and then
Mhm.
the weekend after Thanksgiving, because I know everybody normally has like these certain sets of traditions that they go through.
That is true. That is true. And I was going to start by saying, we were scheduled at 6 in about 35 minutes from now, and then my daughter is inviting some friends over, and they wanted to do pizza, and I found that the friends were coming over like right as we were supposed to start
Oh
recording.
yeah, yeah.
And I was like, okay, maybe are you available a little early, Doug? And Doug was like, yes, no problem. I'll be home in 20 minutes. I said, thank you. Appreciate your flexibility. Um, text me when you get home. So of course, as soon as you text me logging in, I find out that the
Right.
friends are coming over, but the pizza is actually our responsibility to take care
Oh
of.
God.
So
Of
I
course.
had to make
Hey,
sure to
hey,
find out what
Dad.
everybody wanted.
Dad. Just want to let you know. I'm bringing like 10 friends over the house. I hope you don't mind. No problem at all. No, no, that's fine, Amanda. That's not a problem at all. Great. Hey, Dad, you're responsible for paying for the pizza.
Right. Exactly.
Oh. So that extra
Exactly.
bonus that you just got from Turnkey a couple weeks ago, that is
Right out
now
the
been
window.
right out the window.
Right out the window. Exactly. It was spent today on like 27 pizzas. Yeah.
You
So
know,
as you texted me logging in, I was like
yeah.
in the middle of figuring out, okay, we got to order pizza, but I can't order it delivered right away because they won't
Right,
be
right.
here. It's got to be timed. And then, which we got to do a special, because if you don't do the special and nobody pays full price when you're ordering pizza delivery. So yeah, so I was like, okay, I appreciate you rushing home and logging in, Doug,
No,
but
no
now I
worries.
need 5 more minutes.
I think I was a little early in my get back to the house anyway. I think I still had a few more minutes to go. Hey, wait, you just said something that kind of like it gave me pause for thought. Well,
Hmm.
okay, we don't do a lot of pizza delivery here in Ojai
Mm-hmm.
because there's only one place in town that really does good pizza.
Mm-hmm.
And every time we order from them, because JJ does have some specific dietary requirements, the pizza usually comes out to about $80 by the time we're done. So I'm like, hold on, there's specials. Like when you order, there's coupons for pizza now and not like DoorDash coupons. These are some other kind of coupon.
Well, if you're like a heathen like me and you order Papa John's or Domino's or something, right?
I love Papa John's and
I do too.
Domino's.
I really like Papa John's. The regular prices for their, like, if you just say, oh yeah, I'm going to order this and toppings and whatever,
Mm-hmm.
you know, it's usually for a large, it's usually 12, $15, right? Like if you were to go to a pizza place, but they constantly have specials where it's like if you order three or more, you can get mediums for $6 each, or you get a large
That's
for nine.
crazy.
So I'm always looking for, and in fact, the deal that I ended up ordering two
Yeah, so
large
tell me what you,
pizzas.
let me compare what that I'll build the pizza here. Let me go over to Ojai Pizza. I'm gonna build the exact pizza that you
Mm,
just ordered,
mm,
and I'm curious what that would have cost me. Okay,
mm.
so order it's theonlygoodpizza.com, by the way. It's its website. If you're in Ohio, for example, if Jared and Sean are listening to this, if you go to theonlygoodpizza.com, you will not be able to get pizza delivery just because it's coming from California. Okay, let's do a guest order here. Let's do delivery. That'll be fine. And let me put my address in here just so they have all that information. There is no gate code. Okay, I am ready to go. So we're gonna order a pizza. Here we go.
Okay,
Build your own or what kind?
yeah, large pizza with
Okay, I'm ready. Large. Okay.
large with bacon and pineapple.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to add.
And of course, Amanda's friends, they're usually here a little late. And so she said they'll be here at 6. So I'm like, okay, I'll get it delivered at 6:30, right? Well, they just got here. They're like 20 minutes early, 30 minutes early.
Yeah, because they know there's free pizza.
They know pizza's coming.
All right. So what was it? What were the toppings? Bacon and what?
Bacon and pineapple.
And pineapple. Okay, vegetables or fruit. Okay, pineapple. I see it right here. Okay, I've got all that ordered. And anything else?
And another large pizza with pepperoni and sausage.
Okay, hold on. I got to select the size. I got that. Okay, I'm adding that to the cart. Then I'm going to do a meat pizza. All right, large also?
Yes, 2 large. Yeah.
Okay, great. All right, I've got it. No problem at all. Are you ready for the totals?
Yeah,
here?
what is it now? Is this delivery or pickup?
This is for delivery. Don't I want to deliver?
Got it. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if they charge a delivery fee at your place.
Cart. Here we go. Okay. So we got it. We got a build your own large regular with bacon and pineapple, and then the meat special pizza, which is large with pepperoni and sausage. Is that what you said?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, great. Including tax and the delivery fee. $87.79.
You're kidding, right?
No, I am not kidding you.
Oh my fucking God, that's insane.
I am not kidding you. That's what I'm talking about. So
even if I hadn't done like a deal with Papa John's, right? If I had paid full price for that, it would have been half that.
Yeah, I don't quite understand. You know what it is? It's the law of supply and demand. There is one
100%.
Domino's and there's Ojai Pizza. So if you don't like Domino's, Ojai Pizza is the only game in town. Now there are a couple of others, but I wouldn't even say that go there. So anyway, this is why JJ and I bought the pizza oven.
I remember. Now we're going back. That was like a year ago or more that you bought that.
A little bit more right?
If I remember correctly, I gave you shit for spending a good amount of money on it. But apparently, all you have to do is not order from them twice, and it pays for itself.
I think the oven was like $250, 250 bucks, something like that. And yeah, it was a little bit more expensive than I bought the Uni pizza oven. So and it makes these 10-inch pies, and we can do. And oh, by the way, those 2 pizzas that were going to be $87.79. I did not include gluten-free crust.
Oh, well, that's going to cost you more.
It would have been over $100 for those 2 pizzas. And I'm like,
hang on, they charge you a premium of $10 per pizza for gluten-free?
You know what? Here, let me edit it, and I will add.
I mean, I thought in California, isn't it law that it's included because so many people do it, and they have to throw in a side of avocado toast?
You know, it's very true. You should throw in avocado toast. I would agree. Hold on, crust. Do they give me an option? Select the half build your own. Oh, gluten-free. They only. I can get gluten-free, but I can't get a large. I can only get a small.
Oh God.
It takes the small base price from $9.25 to $21.50.
Oh, so hang on. So you're paying an $11 premium for gluten-free,
right?
But not for large, a fucking small one. It's
I can't
$11.
I couldn't get. Well, you know why? Because they order it from Cisco. They probably paid 12 cents more for their gluten-free crust, and I'm paying an extra $11. It's so fucking crazy. Do you understand why I don't order pizza here locally?
Totally. I'd buy my own pizza oven too, 100%.
I don't even remember how we got into the pizza ordering. How did we?
Because let's get into your topics, because now, I would love to keep this episode to an hour or less if possible. That would be wonderful. But
you might notice from our stopwatch timer, we're at 12 minutes and 15 seconds right now.
Okay. Well, this is good. I feel like with the timer, like screaming at us constantly, we have an opportunity to keep this under an hour.
All right.
By the way, 12 minutes and 29 seconds. Welcome back. My name is Strickland Bonner. On the other side of the microphone, Mr. Doug Sandler.
Hello, everybody. Is it really an opportunity, or is it a curse? I don't know. Depends on what it is. So I'll do my fastest topic, because this will be an interesting one. It may lead to other conversation. Maybe not this week, but maybe down the road. Inheritance update. Weeb whoop. Weeb whoop.
Weeb whoop. Weeb whoop. What is going on?
My aunt and uncle's house. For those of you that have not been following the inheritance update, I am a recipient of some funds from the sale of my aunt and uncle's home. I have not gotten the money yet.
Oh, nice. But it did sell already.
The house did sell.
Do you know what it sold for? I'm
The
curious.
house sold for $2.9 million.
Jesus. And if you have not been listening, that is the tear down price. They paid $2.9 million for the fucking land.
Yeah,
you know how much land it is, though. How like they have a big backyard.
I don't know the size. It's not a huge lot, but it is right off of Sunset Boulevard at the base of the Beverly Hills. So
yeah, it's like right at the fucking base of the hills. Now, isn't it on wouldn't it be on Zillow? Isn't it public?
Zillow. Yeah.
But isn't it public so you could figure out how much land it is, right?
Yeah, I could look.
Zillow should say
you want me to look it? You want me to look?
I would think. I'm really curious. Yeah. How much land does 2.9 million get you? Because the whole tear down thing, it's like, oh, well, the house is big or the house is classic or it's old, whatever. But no, you know they're going to fucking tear it down and start from scratch.
I would be very surprised. The house was built in 1946. I would be very surprised if the house wasn't torn down. I mean, it doesn't get torn down. Okay, let's take a look. Size of the property. How do we find that? Okay, here we go. There's the listing. I see that. All right, the lot size. How much of an acre is 9,900 square feet? Here, let's ask ChatGPT.
9,900 square feet. That doesn't seem like much. It's like a fraction of an acre, but I could be wrong.
How much is of an acre of an acre?
It's weird that it's in square feet. It's usually in even if it's less than an acre, it's point whatever acre, I would think.
All right. It's a quarter of an acre.
Oh my God. A quarter of an acre.
Yeah, just to give you some comparison, our lot is 21,000 square feet. So we are.
Oh, you got close to an acre or more, right?
We're half an acre. We're half an acre where we are.
Really?
And it's a big backyard, very small front yard, big backyard, which is fine because that's where we do most of our living. But 43,000 square feet is an acre. He did have a little pool in his backyard, but it wasn't a big backyard. But it was like 2 doors down from where Richard Simmons lived, and next to, I saw there was a monstrosity on his court, on his drive, I guess you want to call it.
Yeah.
$34 million. $34 million property.
You're kidding.
Yeah, I'm telling you, the house was built in 1946. They did a couple of renovations to it over the years, but they never did a full facelift renovation to it. And and I am sure, knowing my uncle's been gone for almost 10 years, and my aunt just passed, and she was in her late 90s, and I don't know that she actually was living in the home when she passed. So
right.
The house has just been. The last time I was there, a lot of termite damage, a lot of rotted wood and all sorts of things. You got to take care of, especially in LA where you do have a lot of insects that burrow. So they're going to need to tear down the house. So got a pretty good penny for the house. And now the question is, when do the checks arrive?
Right. Well, and then your mom is getting a check too, right?
Yeah, my mom's getting a pretty sizable amount of inheritance from my uncle. Was very, very kind to I mean, he didn't have any kids, so his half goes to my mom's side of the family, and her side of the family, they didn't have kids together, but she had a kid from a previous marriage and he had kids. So there's grandkids, great grandkids. So a lot on that side going on. But I'm excited to see this thing come to an end. It's been 10 years since my uncle died.
Now, was yours a flat amount, or was your mom, one of them was a flat amount, one was a percentage, right?
For both my mom and myself, we both received a flat amount, and I will, when the check arrives, I will hold it up so that you can see it if I can lift it.
Nice.
And for my mom's, I know I'll need a wheelbarrow for that one, so I'm not sure I'll be able to lift that one.
Nice.
So that is the inheritance update. That is great. I'm hoping, as the lawyer's been right so far, he said, look, I'm anticipating this to be all wrapped up by the end of the year. The sale happened even a little faster than I thought it was going to, but how cool would it be to get a very, very, very large check on my birthday, which is next week?
That would be sweet. That would be
60
really sweet.
and retired.
Uh,
So Strick, if you try to reach me next week, like midweek, and you can't get to me, just know that the check arrived and I put it in the bank and
well,
business
I
is
know you're
good.
going to you're going to Vegas for a couple of days. Is it beginning
We're
of
leaving.
December, right?
We're leaving Saturday, and we'll be back on Tuesday.
And I see room upgrade in your future right now.
Yeah, well, I think we did all of the upgrades that we're going to do. It's already costing more than I wanted it to cost, and we threw an extra
Really?
day in there too.
Where are you staying?
Cosmopolitan.
Oh yeah. Did you get a wraparound balcony, wraparound
I
suite?
did not know they had
Well, the
wraparound
Cosmo
suites.
wraparound suites. I've never stayed in one, but it's supposed to be fucking really nice. It's basically you get a balcony on the corner. So you get a balcony on two different sides. And I think most, if not all of them, face the Bellagio fountains.
Oh, that would be pretty. That would be pretty cool.
You should definitely ask about an upgrade when you check in.
Knowing my cheap factor, I'm sensing that no matter what it is, I'm going to not do it.
Sometimes you ask and they give it to you because they're
Oh,
slow, and they
okay.
won't even charge you for it.
All right. Well,
You do the $20 trick where you slip in
$20
20
trick.
bucks.
You
right?
license, and under the license is the $20, and
Exactly.
they take care of it for you.
Mhm.
You're right. You're right. Okay, so this being the Friday after Thanksgiving, I'm really curious. Do you have any specific, not just Thanksgiving meal like things that you do, but do you have any Friday traditions or even that weekend traditions that for the Thanksgiving weekend?
No, typically I do not. Although this year I think we're going to go to the Renaissance Festival. It's the last weekend of the Texas Renaissance Festival, which by the way is the largest Ren Fest in North America.
I thought you did that already. Didn't you go?
We did, and we're going back. So my Riley, my middle child, is here visiting, and they wanted to go, and Amanda wanted to go as well. So the four of us are going to go on Friday, and Amanda and Sally may stay and camp overnight and go again on Saturday.
I got it. Okay, so this is where you actually do you decide like last minute whether you're going to camp, or do you like throw this? Yeah, you have to be kind of like deliberate, right? When you
Yeah.
decide.
They're thinking they're going to. I think Amanda is planning for it now, and she's probably going to be checking out, setting up the tent and getting all the shit together. But
What's the benefit of camping? Because I've never done it before.
you've never camped before?
No, I have a fucking Airstream, dude. I have like glamping is the only thing, and my Airstream doesn't even move. It's in my backyard, and it's got a deck and a fire pit and all the things. It's got the modern convenient air conditioning.
Dude, I'm with you. I'm with you. It's not my thing, really. It's not my thing. Now, if the thing with Ren Fair, okay, the Ren Fair, it's a permanent install. Like a lot of Renaissance festivals around the country, most states or areas have one,
Right.
and they basically put it up in a field somewhere for a weekend or a couple of weekends, or depending on the area and how popular it is. Well, here it is a permanent install. It is a monstrous.
But permanent install, but it's not a permanent open, is it? Or is it?
No, it's only weekends. And it's like 7 or 8 weekends out of the year. It's basically October through the end of November. That's it.
What happens to the land the rest of the time?
It's not used for anything as far as I know.
Fucking Texas.
But the thing is, it is kind of in the middle of nowhere. The closest hotel is 25, 30 minutes away.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's why camping is a big advantage. They've got a huge camping area.
And do they have hookups and stuff? Do you have electric hookup and sewer?
They have RV hookups and stuff, and they actually offer they have like some permanent tents, and they have some cabins and stuff that you can rent also.
Yeah.
But they're ridiculously expensive because they're very popular.
Can look up what does an RV site cost that has full hookups, 30 amp full hookups? Because ours, not that my Airstream goes anywhere, but in the eventuality that I do retire to an Airstream at some point that actually moves, I'm always curious, like, are you saving any money by taking you're spending, you get 10 miles to the gallon pulling an RV, if that, and you got all the expenses of the RV, and then you have the hookup expense also, which can be in some cases over $100 per night. So I'm curious.
I'm sure it depends on the location, but let's take a look. TRF RV slot, rent an RV slot. Now this is the most expensive weekend because they typically just do Saturday and
Right.
Sunday, but this weekend because it is Thanksgiving,
Holiday,
they're
yeah.
doing Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's also the very last weekend.
Oh,
So this is like they're closing it out. So let's take a look. But I'm curious. Okay, general camping. What the hell is that? Oh, that's it. Okay. Stargazing tent. Here we go. Electric and water hookup sites.
Yep.
Okay. Fits vehicles up to 45 feet long.
Okay. That would be it. Class A or C.
Exactly. Okay. Let's see. It would be for rent fare. $250 a night.
See, it's like, what the fuck?
I know, it's ridiculous.
That is
fucking
crazy.
ridiculous.
That is like going to park at Disney for $90, or I don't even know how much Disney parking is, but it's like when you go, like, no, okay, I'll take public transportation. Well, you can't take public transportation if you want to hook up to power and sewer. My God damn.
You can rent an RV. You can rent an RV for only $700 a night.
What the fuck, people?
Fucking ridiculous. I'm looking through these. There are different size RVs.
There
are smaller
pizza?
ones.
Can you order pizza from Ojai Pizza? Have it delivered there. It fits the pricing.
I know, right? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I'm looking at some of the smaller RVs. Yeah. I mean, they get down to as low as $600 a night. Fucking ridiculous.
All right. So now that we know that won't be your Thanksgiving tradition, so you don't really have, I mean, I don't even necessarily. I am such a loser. I don't like to do anything. I'd rather not do anything. We're going next door for Thanksgiving, which is great because somebody else is cooking. JJ will make some contribute to the meal. And next door,
gluten-free versions of the meal.
Exactly. So they'll have turkey, and I think they'll have ham and some other stuff. And Richard and Pam, who are our next door neighbors and extremely friendly, they have a big family. So their whole family comes in. So there'll probably be 10 or 12 of them plus the two of us. There'll probably be 14 to 16 people at their house. And it's great. You go there, you don't have to deal with the cleanup, you don't have to deal with the setup. They love cooking and they love doing all this stuff. And and so the other thing that we're going to do is we do in Ojai last year for the first time, and we'll do it again this year. We'll do the Feed the Homeless. So we'll go to the park that's here, and they have or maybe homeless is now, it's probably not PC anymore. What's like the
honestly, I do not know.
Shelter, like what the fuck is it called?
I don't know the politically correct term.
Hold on. PC name for homeless. PC name for homeless. Okay. Unhoused. That's it.
Got it.
What is the fucking difference between homeless and unhoused?
Dude, I'm sorry. This is like incredibly.
Is this a bad topic? Is this a bad topic?
No, it's incredibly politically incorrect, but I'm going to dive right in.
All right,
lose some listeners. But with the fucking euphemisms, right? Like, okay, you know the term senior citizen, right?
Yes. I proudly step into that. Thank you.
Right. But you see, senior citizen is the politically incorrect version because now they're just called seniors, right? Now, do you know why?
Oh,
do you know why they are now called seniors?
Because senior citizen excludes everyone that has a green card or anything other than permanent residency here in the United States.
No, it has nothing to do with that.
Oh, okay. All right.
Senior citizen became an un-PC term.
Why?
Because it has a negative connotation.
What's the negative connotation?
Well, then it's
that I get free donuts and coffee at Dunkin' Donuts. what is the fucking? I fit into the category. How is this a challenge?
You know, people when you say senior citizen to someone, it in general has a negative connotation. Well, hang on. What was the word we were talking about before? Like, again, we're going to lose even more listeners when I say
homeless
this,
versus unhoused.
No, but like Asian versus like.
Oh, you don't want to say Oriental. That's
it right there.
Totally
okay.
Not. I mean,
exactly.
Like,
dude, when you and I were growing up, Was Oriental a negative
No,
slang?
but neither was calling someone Negro. I mean, that
Right,
was
right,
not. I mean, that today you can't do that.
right.
You
Okay, so the same progression, that's what senior citizen is now,
But
right?
what? But doesn't it relate to like? It used to be that you called someone black, and that would be the negative word. It used to be that you called somebody Hispanic, and that was the word. And now you can't. You have to call them Latino or Latino. Is that correct? I mean,
And
again,
this
I am
is
so
this is my
wrong. I'm so
problem with
fucking wrong.
senior citizen because I'd like to break down the term,
Okay. All
the
right.
now un-PC term, because senior citizen has a negative connotation, right?
But what
Okay,
made it negative connotation though?
dude, what made
Okay. All
Asian?
right.
You
All
see, I've
right.
already
All
forgot.
right.
What
All
made
right.
Oriental? What
I
made
don't
that a
know.
negative connotation?
And why can you still call it an Oriental rug then? And it's gonna be okay. I mean, I don't understand that.
Dude, you are making my point here. Think about the words, okay? What does senior, like the word
Yeah.
senior,
Senior, old,
you are at the top of your class, you
Yeah.
are
Oh, okay.
educated,
Okay.
you
Okay.
are well, like the actual meaning of the word senior, you are like you're
Right.
looked up to, right? And then
Okay.
citizen, you are
Yes.
a citizen of the world, citizen. Like the word, I'm sorry, the phrase senior citizen, it's already a fucking euphemism. In other words, the first goddamn thing, you know what? People said they're fucking old people. Oh, no, that's not correct. Let's come up with a term for them. Ooh, a good polite term would be senior citizen. So 50, 60, 70 years ago, somebody came up with the term senior citizen because it was more polite. But then what happened over the course of the last 40 or 50 or 60 years? Oh no, when people say that, it has a negative connotation. It was a fucking euphemism when it first came out. So now we just call people seniors. And you know what's going to happen in another 20 or 30 or 40 years? That's going to have a negative connotation. We'll come up with another fucking new name for it.
I'm looking at ChatGPT's reasoning behind why senior citizen is not considered PC, and it says
Oh,
senior citizen is considered not politically correct because it can be seen as a euphemism that subtly patronizes older people, implying their age is a negative factor. Now, again, senior citizen, I
Mm-hmm.
don't see how it's any different than the word senior as the
Right.
word citizen. Are you saying the two words together create a
Mm-hmm.
negative? And many
That's
older
it.
adults prefer to be addressed directly as older adults. It seems like that would be
Oh
worse.
no, here we go. Now we're even gone further, right? Because how many years were you it was politically correct to call someone a senior, right? Like forget citizen, just senior. Well, now already apparently that has gotten a negative connotation. And so now we're supposed to call them older Americans, older people,
Yeah, it
older
says, and
what?
many older adults prefer to be
Older
addressed
adults.
directly as older adults. I want to, can I give you another one? Because
No,
we
because you know
will,
what's going to happen? Give it another 10 years and older adults is going to have a negative connotation. And we're going to have to call them no longer young adults,
That's
right?
right.
No longer young. It's bullshit. It's
All
fucking.
right, help me with this for just a moment.
Mhm.
And again, I know that I know that there are so many people that are in our community that are probably going to yell at their speakers when I say this, but because I just don't get it,
Mhm.
you can't hold a door open for anybody anymore.
Okay, that's an interesting one because for me, I hold the door open for
I
people all the
all
fucking
the
time, but
time.
I do it for men, for women, for
I don't care
whoever,
who
for
it's
whatever,
behind me.
right?
I hold the door thinking who's coming behind me. I don't think
I do.
about are they able or capable of opening the door, or is there racial stereotype that which doors were never held open, so me holding the door open for them is considered a slam?
Yeah,
Why
I've not heard
is
this. Where
holding
where
the
where have you heard that
door
it's
not
inappropriate or not politically correct to hold the door for somebody now?
is a man holding the door open a woman polite, or is it it's not impolite to hold a door for anybody? Just be helpful, not grandiose with your gesture, and you'll be fine.
And
Why
you'll
do
be
I have to
fine.
think about it?
I don't know.
Why do I
I don't
have
know.
to? It's like holding a door open for a woman. I can get my own fucking door. It's like, come
Right.
on.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyhow, we were talking about oh, the unhoused. So part of our new tradition last couple of years. It is to feed the unhoused on Thanksgiving and Christmas mornings. Because
I can't believe you actually remembered how we got off on that tangent, because I had no fucking idea. I completely forgot.
aside from that, I'll tell you what is one of my non-traditions on Thanksgiving: driving anywhere.
Oh God, no, yeah.
God, I had a Mustang rental yesterday. It was literally from 3:30 to 4:30, and I left the house at 12:30, and I was an hour late.
Get the fuck out. Where
For
was it?
something that was an hour away. It took me almost 3 hours to get north. Now, there was an accident, but the accident and some rain and the fact that there's every fucking Californian is on the road, it took me way longer. Thank God this bride and groom were running like so fucking late with their photographer. So they didn't even, I mean, I kept texting them, hey, I just want to let you know I'm on my way. They're like, no, no problem. Ceremony started late, all of the things that they were doing. So we were taking pictures. They were taking pictures at night in front of the Mustang, which was kind of cool for some really good pictures.
Hang on, but this was the day of the wedding. This wasn't like engagement pictures or anything.
This was the day of the wedding. They got married at the Santa Barbara Courthouse in Santa Barbara, California, which is a cool spot. Cool spot to get married.
Okay, but it's not like they had a reception area and like a fucking church and people there and shit.
They had. No, I think it was literally the courthouse. And what's interesting about it is I'm like pulling up and I see this bridal party and the couple. So I'm go over and I start talking to somebody that's behind there, and we're just talking about, that I brought the Mustang, going to use it as a prop. And I'm like, hey, what, do you see Tobias, the groom? He's like, this isn't Tobias's wedding. I'm like, I'm at the wrong wedding party.
Oh, shit.
I walk over to another wedding party right next to them. And I said, hey, is this Tobias's wedding? He goes, no, this isn't Tobias. There was 4 weddings going on at the Santa Barbara courthouse yesterday on a fucking Tuesday.
Nice.
Well, I thought that was kind of funny.
That's
Anyhow,
funny.
so our traditions are not eating here because we're going to go somewhere else, feeding the unhoused because that's what we do, and not driving anywhere. And I don't watch football. I don't do anything. So I don't really have any plans other than going to Las Vegas on Saturday.
So, it's funny. Riley, again, my middle child is here, and said, hey, yeah, like, can we watch some football on Thanksgiving? And I'm like, and so I looked it up because I don't watch football that much anymore. And of course there's, Thanksgiving games on Thanksgiving, right? And it used to be 1, and then it was 2, and now it's actually 3 games on Thanksgiving. So I'm like, oh, okay, well, maybe I'll just do like a trial of Peacock for a month or a week, and I can stream it, right? No,
Right.
3 games, 3 different networks. One is on Fox, one is on NBC, one is on CBS. So I'm like, I'm not doing fucking trials of all 3 just to watch football games. So like, how else can I watch it? Well, I'm sure you've got like digital streaming, right? I don't even have cable or anymore. It's all streaming.
Do I need to watch? You can watch live television, but I have no idea if I can get a football game on any of those.
Well, that was it. Like you can watch live, but I don't have any networks live. So you know how you get them?
How?
Fucking antenna.
What's an
There's
antenna?
a thing called a digital antenna.
Really?
And it's a physical, it's like a fucking flat piece of plastic, basically.
Right. And what do you do with it?
You put it in the window and I ordered this thing. It was like $20 from Amazon, right?
Right. Okay.
And it said you can get digital channels with it. And I get it. And it has the connector is a coax. You remember
like
coax cable?
Do they have coax receivers in the back of your television still?
Dude, I was like, I got this thing and I look at it and I'm like, isn't there an adapter to HDMI or something? And it's like, nope, it's just coax. And I'm like, shit. I look at the back of my TV, and my TV's maybe 2 years old, right? I mean, it's relatively new.
Right.
Fucking coax connector is still on there.
Damn, really?
I plugged it in and I said, go find channels, and it found 31 goddamn digital channels.
God, middle America.
I know, right?
That's the greatest thing. Everything that's around, not around the edges, I included middle America. And I would say that, most middle Americans probably don't have cable television. They probably use an antenna.
I know, right? Pretty cool.
Hey, if you're in the center of the country, can you tell me, do are there smart TVs in like some in St. Louis? Hey, St.
Yeah.
Louis in the house. Do you guys have smart TVs there? I mean,
How
I have a
many?
smart TV, but I'm a dumb owner, so I don't know if it makes any difference.
Yeah, how many people still actually use an antenna? But it's cool. Like I haven't watched
So wait,
fucking
so you're
live
telling me
network TV in ages. So.
ABC, CBS, and NBC you get with the digital, and it doesn't cost any money?
And they're digital versions of the channels, which is
Hold up a
supposed to be like
second.
1080p or 4K or
Is
like I was watching something on I think it was CBS last night, and
it's
the
got to be
picture quality was great.
This is like a fucking hack, right? It's a hack.
No, this is like, well, it's old school. Like for some, I guess they still have to throw it over the air. I don't
Wait, don't all of the cable companies, like, aren't they protesting that shit? I mean, because if I hook a regular antenna up to my television, I'm still able to get a football game if I wanted to, and I don't have to pay premium to get like NBC, NFL Live, or the Red Zone or whatever it is.
Right. Yeah. If you are with like, just like the old TV, like the rapier antennas, right? If you were too far away, you wouldn't get a signal or you get a bad signal, right? But apparently these digital ones, like if you buy a decent one, which by the way, a decent one is like $40 instead of 20. It's not like it's hundreds of dollars, right? You can get a signal up to like 900 miles away.
Wait, so is this your workaround to having to subscribe to a pay channel?
Well, yeah. If the pay, like, the Peacock, right, which is NBC.
Right.
So like if you subscribe to Peacock, you get a live feed of NBC plus on demand. Well, with this antenna, I get the live feed from whatever the Austin, Texas.
I'm very confused. Why wouldn't everybody get one of these $20 antennas then?
Because that's all you get is the live stream. Like you can't get anything on demand.
Okay. So how many times have you said, oh yeah, I'd love to watch this, but it's only on network television. I'm sure I'm assuming it's including all the commercials that comes along with network television and all of that. But I don't want to subscribe to hey, I'll just live stream that. Like the dropping of the ball, let's call that. Dropping the ball, like Dick Clark's Rockin' Eve. Does Dick Clark's? I don't think
you can do that.
Okay.
With a digital antenna.
I got to get one of these things. It's not like I like to watch live television very often or need to watch it, but when you do want to watch it, you do want to watch it.
Right.
So
sometimes you want to, you need that live thing, right?
So you hook it up with coax cable and then you just put the thing on your window. And I'm assuming your reception is based upon what exposure your window has or something.
I guess it will. Like I said, I threw it out the window and it found 31 fucking digital channels. So.
Okay. All right. Well, I think that what's it called? Cut the cable. What Discord is it? What's it? Right. What's it called? Like different service. This Discord moment brought to you by the Nice Guys on Business Podcast. Celebrating, by the way, 10 years this coming February, and I forget what deal we had for our listeners, but didn't we throw something out there? We gave them $500 for some reason.
Yeah. We haven't even. We threw something out, but I don't think we said we were going to think about doing something, but we didn't actually do it. Hey, anybody that's listening, if you remember what we said we were going to do, please give us a call and let us know. And whatever you say is probably what we'll do. I mean, if you're like, oh yeah, you said the first person to call in gets $1,000 cash and I'm him. No, that's not going to fly. But something like half of that, we'd probably believe you, whatever it is.
Oh, God. Okay. So I do know that we had some sort of deal that we were running with the 10th anniversary. The changing of the art for season 3, which started. Right.
That was it. And we got so much response from our listeners that it was overwhelming. No, that's bullshit.
We don't know this yet. We don't know this yet because we haven't listened to any voicemails. We might have some response in the voicemail because didn't we tell them first to call and then to email us?
I don't think so. I think we said just fucking send us the image, send us the logo. That was it. Actually, I talked to our brand new client that we're launching.
Yeah.
He has a great branding company that he really loves. And I said, well, our logo is like 10 years old. Maybe we're ready for a new one. I haven't actually reached out to them yet, but I did forget about that offer that we made to our listeners. But we haven't actually seen any submissions as far as I know.
And we'll make something else up if nothing comes through.
And we'll get just as much response from that as we did for this. So.
Probably.
Are we ready for voicemails now that you've mentioned that?
Yes,
that would be a good segue.
Let's get right into it. We're 42 minutes and 53 54, 58, 43 minutes into this.
Did we get through all the topics already?
No, I got several topics, but I do have an opportunity to interrupt between the theme song and first voicemail. So I at least know I got one more topic coming there.
All righty, let's check all the buttons and the dials and the settings and make sure they're all in the right places. So when I hit go, you'll actually hear things.
How's it feel to have our kids on payroll now? Is it good?
Oh, I love that. It's a great thing. It's a great thing. I'm surprised we didn't do it sooner.
The downside is you're receiving the benefit. I guess it's the upside for you. Not that it's a downside for me, but it's not the benefit to me that it is to you. You derive some benefit from your family being on payroll. I derive no benefit other than goodwill. That's all I get. I'm just giving my kids money. You know what? I thought I taught them better. They've got to earn everything that they that they receive. But no, in this particular case,
well, the difference is you told them they've got to earn everything they receive, and you have an inheritance for them after you die. That's the flip side.
That's very true.
I didn't teach them that, but they ain't getting shit when I die. I won't have anything left over.
Okay. Well, at least you're sure you're going to be broke when you're dead.
I'm not sure, but I mean, there's every possibility. At least they are prepared for that possibility, where your kids have an expectation.
Oh no, my kids. I mean, I have driven into their head that they are going to be. Yes, we are going to be very sad that Dad is gone, but thank you, Dad. Thank you.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
Thank you. Okay. All right. Let's get to our voicemails here. I got other topics to cover. Nope. Can't hear a thing. Can't hear a thing.
Really?
Nothing.
What the fuck? I thought I set everything up right.
No. Did you hit the little share audio?
Okay. Select a speaker, headphones, select a microphone, Shure mic, tools, options, headphones, microphone. Really?
Did you hit
it was the one fucking
the Zoom
thing. The little thing that says, would you like to share sound when you share your screen? I did everything on the computer except for the Zoom.
I wonder why there just can't be a fucking default for that.
I know, right? Why can't the default for that be on? It's not. Okay, now it should go. Are you ready now?
Yes.
Because the timing was really good. I had the whole pacing and well, whatever. We got a voicemail from Jared. I said a voicemail from Jared.
I still think it's a little harsh. Voicemail from Jared. Screw the rest of y'all.
Well, no, it's always been harsh, but it feels harsher since Erica gave us a solution. We haven't done anything with that solution. I totally get that.
So it's been now, except for one post that I did for a client who asked me to post because they have a sponsor for their podcast, and I was the recipient of the ice cream from Taharka Brothers. By the way, great ice cream. If you have not been there, check out the show notes from last week. I think Strickland might have put Taharka Brothers in there. Did you possibly put it in there?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Okay. I have not been on social media now for 3 weeks. 3 weeks. And you know what? It's getting easier every day.
I love that. I just went to check my my Papa John's order, right? Because I instead of saying, hey, I'll just have it as soon as possible, because I was ordering it around 5:20 and I was afraid it would be here in like 25-30 minutes, which would be before the scheduled time for my I said, you know what? 6:30 is good, right? Well, I just went to the Papa John's website. It is currently 10 minutes after the hour. They're making it now. I guarantee it ain't going to be 6:30. It's going to be 6:40, 6:45. And I should have just said, send it to me as soon as it's ready.
I love the fact that you can especially with like the it's new to me because I just realized this when we ordered pizza. You and I went to Colorado and we used DoorDash a couple of times, and you can see an update of where the order is in the process, and you can do the same with pizza delivery services. It really is kind of nice to be able to know like where they are in the process. But
It is cool.
So you're saying that it's 10 after the hour. It's supposed to be there at the bottom of the hour, and you're thinking there's no way. How far away are they from where you are?
So I'm looking at my screen. Here's my screen. Okay. You see, we got a
No, I
little
can't.
icon that says,
Oh, now I do. Yeah.
an icon that says making, right?
Oh,
And
it's not
then one
even
that says
baking yet.
baking. It's not even in the baking stage yet. Now, I know they bake really quickly. I think it's like a 5 or 8 minute
Okay, got it.
conveyor belt thing, right?
Right.
And then preparing, and then on its way, and then delivered.
What is preparing? Shouldn't preparing be before making? What's preparing to like leave the door?
They throw it in the box, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, okay, got it.
And then preparing is probably also we're waiting for a driver to come back, right? Here's Papa John's. You see the map there? Here's my house right here.
Oh, that looks like a pretty good distance.
Yeah.
That looks like pizza can get cold distance. Why? There's not a closer Papa John's to you than that?
No, apparently not.
Does it arrive steaming?
Yeah, typically when I get pizza, it is hot. I mean, maybe they got little hot boxes in their car, though. I don't know.
In 1983, I was a pizza delivery guy for about a semester for Domino's Pizza. It was very early on in the process, and I did really like it a lot until my car got broken into and somebody stole the fucking pizza oven. Like, why would you fucking steal the pizza oven? What are you going to do in a dorm room with the pizza oven? You know, it's not even an oven. It's just something that I think at the time, if I remember correctly, it was like a aluminum box, and you put 2 sterno things underneath it or something, but it didn't seem like that was real safe for a gasoline powered car carrying sterno. But
with your windows open and breathing all the
yeah, between that and the fact that maybe it could be a fire hazard to have these baking ovens in your. But anyway, pizza always arrived. When I was on the job, my Domino's pizza always arrived nice and hot. Nice. I love Domino's. I really do.
No, me too. I like it. I mean, I like Papa John's even better. Yeah. But I'm telling you, we are now at 17 minutes from the bottom of the hour. That's a 17-minute drive, and it still says making. It ain't going to be here in fucking.
Well, it does. It does say "See you soon, Strickland," 6:30 to 6:40.
So I don't even think it's going to make 6:40, but that's just me.
Okay. Do you remember Domino's used to be 30 minutes or it's free?
Yeah, they stopped that real fucking quick. Yeah,
they don't do that anymore, huh?
No, not so much.
Okay, all right. Let's move on. My topic that I did cover very short was I haven't been on social media for several weeks now. It's getting a little bit easier. The next step is going to be to actually eliminate the apps from my phone. That'll be next.
Okay. Oh boy, that'd be serious. That's really serious.
I don't even, I'm trying it kind of like a dry run for 2025 because I jokingly said to JJ a few weeks ago before I started this, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to take 2025 off from social media. And she's like, you're going to take the whole year off? I'm like, well, you know what? I'm going to try to just do a month off right now. But if I can get through the month, I think I could probably get through the year. But then am I missing? Is there any, I don't have a fear that I'm missing out, but am I missing out on anything? That is,
I'll let you know if the world blows up. As long as you're reading your 1440 digest and you listen to the daily all the time, right?
I do. I use social media just to kind of keep up with what's going on with everybody that's in my life that I don't like anymore. So I don't know what's the purpose of me doing it. I
don't know. That's a good point. It's a good point. Let's get to the voicemails here.
Okay, go ahead.
Hey, Digest, Jared here. So you guys are talking about Trader Joe's podcast. You said kind of stiff, and the most recent one was about wine. So it sounds like what you're saying is they need to drink the fucking wine before they start talking about the wine.
100%.
That's true.
I haven't made it all the way through the listen, but it seems like so many companies that do things like, a podcast, they just try to script everything to make it, like you said, talk about stuff. So, but, yeah, you definitely should reach out to them and be like, listen here, fuckers. y'all need to loosen up and get somebody else doing your podcast.
True.
All right, fellas. Can't wait to hear the rest of the show. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, I know. There's going to be politics, but that's okay. See you, fellas.
After our discussion last week about Trader Joe's podcast, completely failed to listen to any episode of the Trader Joe's podcast.
You're not missing much. My concern with what Jared said is maybe, hey, reaching out to them and saying you guys should maybe do a better job or a different job of sharing your message through Trader Joe's, which is such a cool store, but you'd want a podcast to match the coolness factor. I was afraid maybe they'd put my application way at the bottom of the pile. And I'm not ready. Until they reject me completely as an employee at it's kind of like the nice guys go underground, undercover. And my undercover is I'm applying to be a Trader Joe's crew member. What is it? Not a mate, but a crew member. Oh, wait a minute. Crew?
Yeah, you said last week what
Mate was management and crew was the frontline, stock guys. I'm not quite ready to throw their podcast under the bus yet until I know for sure that I can't get the job.
Okay, we ready for the next voicemail?
Yeah, but then JJ did say to me, you're gonna go, you'll like work one day and then you'll say, okay, this was good, and they'll say, okay, we'll see you tomorrow. And I'll tell them I'm not coming back tomorrow.
Right, exactly.
So I worked a whole day here.
100%. That's exactly what happened.
I just worked all this day. I worked like hours today. What am I coming back tomorrow for?
Yeah.
Didn't I finish?
Totally
okay, next voicemail.
Voicemail number 2. So now you guys are talking about Netflix and chill. Okay, here's the talk about Netflix. But anyways, you mentioned that you're finding some series that are like 6, 7 years old, and why are you just not hearing about this? Well, I don't know if you know this or not, but Netflix brings shows on and gets rid of shows pretty regularly. So they may have just gotten that within the last year, and because of what you've watched, their algorithm says, hey, you might like this one. But a lot of that stuff is just constantly in flux. And you'll see that different series will come, different ones will go. And if you're watching, I mean, I see it a decent amount of time where it'll say, this will be leaving soon. You have until this date to watch it. So just a heads up on that. So if there's something you really like, make sure you finish it and hope that it doesn't disappear. And then sometimes, there might be more seasons and you only get part of them here. And Hulu will have part of the seasons. I've seen that with some of the series. So it's really weird how they break these things up. But anyways, hope that's helpful. All right, fellas, appreciate the show and enjoyed it. See you guys.
So pizza update. We whoop.
I knew you were still in the baking category.
Here we are, 18 minutes after the hour. And, I could hit refresh. Let's hit refresh on the
do it.
Papa tracker. Nope. Still making. Not quite yet. Baking.
I wonder what would happen if you called them and say, hey, I just want to let you know the pizza's supposed to be here at 6:30 to 6:40. It's still in the making phase. I'm sorry, sir. This is Thanksgiving. This is the Thanksgiving holiday weekend, and you are full throttle into it right now.
But that's why I ordered it ahead of time with a specific delivery time. My mistake. Okay.
Who is waiting on it, actually? Who is waiting on it? I mean, other than you, who is waiting on it?
Oh, me and Sally and Amanda and Riley, and then Amanda's friends, Skip and Sarah.
I know that when I have pizza coming, I'm usually very hungry. I'm ready. I'm ready for the pizza to arrive. But the nice part about it is, look, you are recording right now, so time evaporates.
That's actually a good point, because since I'm the one that has ordered and is paying for the pizza, if I had said, get it here as soon as possible, it would be here probably already,
right, and
getting cold while I record with you. So
right.
I didn't plan it this way, but apparently it's going to work out just fine.
Can you get if you go back to the Papa John's window for a second, when you order a pizza, can you get Tyson's Anytizers on top?
I think they actually have like Papa John's whatever fucking wing shit now too, but it doesn't matter too, because clearly our goal of making this episode under an hour is not going to happen. We have 2 voicemails left and 7 minutes in already.
Just go.
Here we go.
Hey, Doug. Hey, Strick. Erica here. Voicemail number 1, and possibly the only one if I can fit this all in. First things first, which isn't the order that you gave it on the show. It's just how I remember it.
Got it.
Please don't change the logo. Oh, my God.
Oh.
Please don't.
Okay.
The world is changing so much right now. I can barely keep up, and I'm like, I just need one constant thing in my life. So promise me you won't change the logo. That's all I want to say. I love the logo. I'm not tired of the logo. It makes me smile. It makes me feel like there's something I can goddamn keep consistent in my life with everything else that's changing. So that's my vote on that one. On the second note, Doug, with you exploring the possibility of working at Trader Joe's, I have another idea for you. And maybe it's just because you're coming up on your we know what birthday and you're getting me, quote, itch. I remember it because I had it a few years ago. I'm a few years ahead of you, of new things to do. And here's what I think. I think you should explore the possibility instead. You know the link that you put in the show notes for the ice cream? I don't even know how you pronounce it. Taharka Brothers?
Taharka Brothers.
I looked at it, by the way. The ice cream looks incredible. If you look at their website, you see that they actually have storefronts. So one possibility for you is, can you imagine opening a little Taharka Brothers storefront in Ojai? I think you'd be so good at it. You could chit-chat up the customers. Who knows? Maybe you even can convince them to come up with a nice guy's flavor. So there's that. But the other piece is, if you look on their site, you can actually rent the truck to come to a corporate event.
That's cool.
And I'm thinking, for your 10-year anniversary, rent the goddamn Taharka truck to come to the event. I don't know, come to wherever you're going to have it, in Vegas or wherever. Anyway, those are just all my thoughts, and hopefully I get it in under the 3 minutes. Love you guys. Love the show. That's it, and I'll go back to thinking about what shenanigans I'm going to post next week. All right, by the time you play this, I think it might even be Thanksgiving. I'm not sure, so I'm thankful for you guys. Love you. Bye.
Now, you see, that's an interesting take that I had not considered. I was, since we didn't hear from anybody, presuming our listeners are being fucking lazy, not doing any work, nobody cares.
Yep.
Erica, I appreciate that what I'm hearing from you is Erica is saying, I would be happy to put the time and energy into creating a new logo because I support you all, except that I like the old logo and I don't want a new one. So I appreciate that perspective because it means that I have interpreted the lack of, it's possible that I have interpreted the lack of response in the wrong way.
What I heard was, please, please, please be the only constant in an ever-changing world.
Yeah.
And if we can be an anchor for anyone, man, oh man, that's so cool. I like that perspective. I also love the idea of, yes, I've thought many times about opening up like a Revel kombucha here because there's another store, Revel, that's in town, but having two Revels in the same town wouldn't make any sense. There was a ice cream shop that just closed, Sanders and Sons. They're doing all wholesale and delivery, wholesale to grocery stores now. They're no longer having their storefronts. But I just think it's too, I would love to be able to do like a Taharka Brothers store, but I am concerned that I would get tired of it. And I don't like overhead. Also, I don't want to pay rent if I'm not going to show up. And I certainly don't want some like teenager that's going to be stealing from me and eating ice cream and giving all their friends, free cones on my dime. So I don't know that I think a retail establishment is my thing. I love the idea of doing I thought she was going to go down the path of get a Taharka Brothers truck, and that could be like, I could see myself for a few hours a day, like going to some hot lunch spots in town, and with an easy, non-perishable kind of item like ice cream, like sandwiches, like even a coffee truck would be kind of cool too. But I don't know. There are so many possibilities. I mean, when I have enough FU money for my inheritance, I should just say I'm doing all this shit.
But from what I understand, you're not getting that much money from your inheritance. It's not FU money.
I know. It's such a shame, because it would have been just one more. It's 1 comma away from being FU money.
1 comma away. Really? That's interesting. So it sounds like it is a significant amount of money that you're getting.
Well,
I know your mom is getting significant amount of money.
1 comma away could pretty much be like.
Oh, hang on. Not 1 0. Not 1 0 away. 1 comma away.
1 comma away.
Okay. Well,
like
yeah, that's
a comma.
Right. Just 1,000 times more than what you're getting now.
It's a fucking deal, comma. Right? It's how much is a comma? Jesus, fuck
people. My hero.
Hey, wait! If you want me to break out the book of, where is that book? The back in the day, in the day book with all of the. I showed you that book that I bought.
You did. That's a super cool book. Yeah. Did I show you my shirt? I have a Schoolhouse Rock shirt.
Right now?
I mean, it's in my bedroom right now.
Oh, I think I have seen it. It doesn't have like conjunction junction.
It's got a lot of the characters on it. Yeah,
I know. Call me Captain Obvious, and for realizing what has been in front of me the entire episode, probably. But has that candy cane been hanging from your mic stand the entire time?
No, it's funny because I do have a candy cane on my mic stand for the holidays. The problem is my mic stand is angled, and so it tends to slide out of the frame. So it's on there like right now, but you just can't see it.
Okay.
I made the choice to pull it. You see, there it goes. I made the choice to pull it into the frame so you might see it. But then as soon as I move, it slides down.
I did not notice it was there. I'm glad that I have not been like completely missing it the entire time. Is that actually
put it
real...
there? That way it'll stay. No, it's a glass, like a spun candy cane.
So it's not an edible one.
No, it is not.
It looks very edible. Okay. Can we go back to the Papa Tracker for just a moment?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. Here we are at 3 minutes before the delivery time. Let's see what the Papa Tracker has to say.
Yes.
Still making.
God. Wait, refresh that screen. That can't be right.
Well, look, I still see the logo, right? Because it wouldn't be showing this moving otherwise.
That is very true.
I fucked up. Oh my God.
What the hell? What is that all about?
I'm hungry now.
Is business
and it's
that
still
good?
A good 15. It's at least a 15-minute drive.
Strick, I just had an idea. Why are we not opening a Papa John's
in Ojai?
I don't know about in Ojai. I don't know. Why don't we open up? Look. We already know that there is enough white space between your current. Is there some territory that Papa John's, wherever it is, north of Georgetown?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Like here in the area.
Look at all that development going on down by where you are. It can't.
Oh, dude, you have no idea. There's so much development.
How much does it cost to open a Papa John's?
I don't know. I don't want to do retail. It's like work and shit.
Okay. All right. Well, I just.
Brick and mortar. I like our overhead business.
No overhead subscription business model. You know what? We could put pizza on the subscription business model. Every month you get 4 pizzas whether you want to or not.
Are we ready for the last voicemail that was left approximately 20 minutes before we started recording?
Yes. Today I put cat litter on a subscription service. I'm like, why do we fucking go out for cat litter? Every month. I mean, we need it every month. It's not like our 4 cats are going to stop pooping or peeing. Of course, we need cat litter. Been there,
done that. I did the same thing about 2 or 3 months ago.
We do it with their food. Like, why am I not doing it? I'm doing it going in. Why am I not doing it going out?
Especially when Amazon is like, hey, I'll give you 5% off. Like,
well, Petco right now for Black Friday, just so everybody knows, in case you're tuning into this for Black Friday, Petco is doing 35% off if you on your first order if you're doing a subscription service. So even if I cancel after the first order, I got 35% off of the just for putting it on subscription. And I probably will keep it because there is a small discount. And it's cheaper than I would get it if I go to a store because there's no Petco right near me. And it's delivered free.
Gotta love it.
All of those things combined. Okay, final voicemail. Let's do it.
Gotta love it. Okay, here we go.
What's up, Giggle Doug? What's up, Strickland fucking Bonner?
Sally.
It's been too long since Sally has called and left a voice message, and now she's referring to herself in the third person because it's that imperative that she be heard. Y'all, I miss those days back when I had time to listen to fuckery. I haven't had time.
Oh, no.
And now
What?
I'm in the kitchen with some of Strickland's progeny, and they are stirring cranberries, and they are making sweet potato biscuits.
Progeny.
And have I listened to the fuckery yet? No, I haven't. Does that make me sad? A little bit. Sad enough that I'm not dancing in the kitchen right now? No. This message say how much I love the show, and that I hope I get to listen to my little backlog soon. I went from listening to the weekly fuckery plus back episodes every single goddamn week, and now I can barely listen to the intros. And did you hear that? That was parchment paper tearing, the sound that makes fairies get their wings. Not really. All right. I'll talk to you guys later, or I won't talk to you later. There's an important message coming right now. Hold on. Hold, please. Hold.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Hold on.
Potato.
Ah, you saw that coming, Doug. You totally saw that one coming.
What is what's going on? What is Sally so busy doing? You've provided her shelter. You're giving her relationship status with your kids, with your progeny. There is no commute back and forth from her home to your home. There should be nothing but time. What has been going on in Sally's life that has been exhausting? It sounds like she's a little bit under the mental weather because she has not had a chance to listen to Nice Guys, and she should correct that, in my opinion.
Well, she's finishing up her first semester at school, like this week or next week, maybe technically.
Are there finals and stuff?
I think there's one final, but like there's final projects and other stuff like that, and she's doing very well. She's doing very well.
So glad that I'm not in school anymore. Just the word finals is giving me hives.
Amanda and Sally are both in school, and I could not agree with you more. I'm so fucking glad I'm not. But Sally is going to be like straight A student, I believe, for her first semester. Nice. Grades are not completely in yet, but that's what it's looking like. She's a badass.
Not that I've ever even seen an A on my report card ever before, so I don't know what that is all about. Well, congratulations to Sally. Hey, before we wrap up, I'm just curious. We haven't talked at all about Social Solutions and what's going on on your day job at all. Do they do anything different during the holidays, or is it all business as usual? Anything new, improved, different?
Not really. I mean, they're okay. Very thoughtful company, and they're like, make sure and take time off when you need time off, and don't work too hard and whatever. But when I first started, it was like 130 employees or something, right?
Right.
And now, like, they've merged with a bunch of companies, and it's like 12 or 1,300 now. Ooh. So like it is a major big ass fucking company. And I mean, they seem like they care, but we do monthly meetings of like what's happening in the company. It all sounds very corporate now. And you know what? I still like what I'm doing, so it's fine. But it definitely does not feel as intimate and personal as it did. But that wasn't like I thought of that as sort of icing on the cake, right? It wasn't like, oh, I'm with this company because they're so small and intimate. I really like what I'm doing. But yeah, it definitely feels like it's not as
How many years? How many years you been there?
It'll be, it's funny you say that. December 14th is my anniversary. 10 years.
No shit, 10 years.
So it's been like 2 months longer than we've been doing the podcast. I hadn't even thought about it.
I didn't know that you started with them before we started the podcast.
Apparently it was like right before we started the podcast. I didn't even think about that.
So you weren't with the agency when we started the podcast?
No, I was still with Black Tie.
Right. That's why that's why mentally I have you in still with the agency, because you were still working in the band. Because I do remember I was in Florida and talking to you. I was at Ken Costco's house in Florida, his condo, going to Disney. This had to be about a decade ago, and talking about you. It was a decade ago, about this huge blow up that you got into with Robert.
Yeah.
I can't believe that was 10 fucking years ago.
I know, crazy, right?
All right, I'm going to investigate opening up getting a food truck that's in the ice cream business. Hey,
well,
I could
but
go
the
back.
cool thing about that is you get to work when you want to work, right? If you don't feel like working, you're like, fuck it, I'm not going to go out today.
I was a good humor man, and when I was 16, it's kind of like full circle here. I kind of like this idea.
It's funny as shit that you say that. I think it would be cool as shit to be a good humor man. I never did that.
Can you get? You're not sharing your screen anymore. Any update on the on the Papa tracker?
But before we wrap up, I'm going to share my screen again and show you where we are currently in the Papa track.
It still says in the making process.
What? Here we are. It's not even funny. It was supposed to be delivered 6 minutes ago.
Yeah,
but according to the Papa Tracker, it's still being made.
That doesn't even make. They must be so fucking busy.
Better be fucking wrong. That's all I can say.
I don't think it is, because I think they got like QR codes and stuff. Don't they have their pizzas chipped?
What the fuck? It's so goddamn ridiculous.
All right. Well, hey, nice guy community. I hope was that your total right there?
Yeah. Well, but that was total with tip and everything. Yeah.
Look at that. It was a $35, $36. Then the discounts, $21 discounts, $22 discount delivery. It's $27 for what I would have spent. I think, I was going to be part of the 2 Comma Club.
You were. It was going to be $100 if you did gluten free, but no, gluten free was for small. So you couldn't do gluten free, but it was close to $100 before tip. And that was before tip.
Nice guy community. I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I will be Strick. You may have to, maybe not. I don't know this yet. I'll tell you when I'm in Vegas. You may have to find a co-host for next week's show.
Oh damn! When is your Vegas trip scheduled? Next week is first week of December.
Getting back on Tuesday, but I will be 60 the next day. Now, I don't know if I will be. I might not be ambulatory. I might be infirm.
Hang on, I got to look at. Yeah, but you come on, you don't party like that. I know. So when are you leaving? Will you be there over a weekend, or were you just going to be there during the week? Yes, I will
be there Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday.
Okay, so you're arriving on the 4th of December.
Coming back, you mean?
No, you're arriving in Vegas Saturday.
No, I will be. Saturday is like the 1st, isn't it? Saturday's
I'm looking at the wrong month. You're right.
Yeah.
Yes, Saturday the 1st.
Saturday the 1st, Sunday the 2nd, the 3rd, and then we're coming back on the 4th. I think it is.
Got it. Anyhow, I don't know how busy that weekend will be in Vegas, because if you're checking in on a Saturday, you may not be able to get a free upgrade, because that'll be a busy day.
I'll tell
if you were checking in on Sunday, they'd be like, fuck it, take whatever you want.
A few years ago, we went to Vegas on Thanksgiving, and it was crazy busy.
Yeah.
So busy.
I was there last year for Thanksgiving.
Couldn't do any of the good buffets, but we're going to stay at Cosmo, and we're going to hopefully go to one of the cool buffets. We want to go to a buffet that's got a seafood bar, the kind that's got the crab legs and stuff. I think they might have one in the Cosmopolitan.
Hang on. I think so. Wicked Spoon is. It's funny because there are fewer and fewer buffets now. Like a lot of the casinos are closing them. But Wicked Spoon is supposed to be a good one. I've never been to that one. But
that's in the Cosmo, though.
And it's in Cosmo, exactly. If that one doesn't do like specifically heavy duty seafood stuff, look next door at Bellagio, which is right next door to Cosmo. And I believe they do one there. It's not cheap anymore, I don't think, but.
Yeah, $62 it says all day, and then they have mimosas that you can get too. I don't know that they have for $62. You generally don't get the seafood. They don't have a seafood option. Maybe shrimp, but we're looking for the crab legs.
Oh yeah, they've all got shrimp, but no, if you crab legs, you gotta go. Yeah.
All right, we're an hour and 17 minutes in. Let's wrap up. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Steve O'Brien, go ahead and take us out of here.
For the Nice Guys on Business, I'm Steve O'Brien. Fill up your week with the nice guys. Trust me, this is going to hurt me a lot less than it's going to hurt you.